Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today we're going to talk about Futurism. What is Futurism? This movement appeared from Italy in 1909 until 1915. Founded by Italian militant group, consisted of poets, painters, and sculptors. It was one of the movements diverted from Cubism. In addition, this movement viewed life as something dynamic and rejects the values, style, and traditional taste, but raised modern life that focused on mechanical movement and speed. They magnify the danger, war, and machine age in line with the growth of military spirit in Italy at the time. What is the concept of futurism? It is emphasized dynamism, speed, technology, and objects. For instance, car and airplane. Futurism was an Italian art movement of the early 20th century. It is launched by the Italian poet Filippo Tommaso Marinetti in 1909. On 20 February, he published his Manifesto of Futurism on the front page of Paris newspaper. Its characteristic are speed and motion. Futurism celebrated speed, energy, and the dynamism of modern life, practically through technological advances like automobiles, airplanes, and industrial machinery. Artists sought to capture the sensation of movement and the modern world's rapid pace. Next, rejection of the past. Futurism explicitly rejected historical styles and cultural traditions, including classical art, the Renaissance, and older cultural values. This rejection was a call for a new forward-looking art that would break away from established norms. Second, incorporation of dynamic, fluid forms. Futurists sought to depict the fluidity of movement, often through dynamic, swirls lines, or fragmented forms that suggested motion. They experimented with techniques like repetition and abstraction to convey a sense of time passing of movement in a single moment. Influence on various art forms. Futurism is the third characteristic. Futurism wasn't limited to painting, but extended to sculpture, architecture, literature, theater, and even music. It inspired the creation of bold modernist works across these mediums that celebrated modern life. There are 4 artists in Futurism. 1. Carlo Cara. 2. Udo Savagni. 3. Umberto Bocciano. And 4. F.T. Marinetti. These are the few artists in Futurism. And there are 3 artists artwork, such as Carlos Cara, The Funeral of Anarchist Gaudi, 1910. Second one is Bocciano Umberto, Unique Form of Continuity in Space, 1930. And the last one is Giacomo Balla, Dynamism of a Dog on a Leash, 1912.
Balla was an Italian painter and also an art teacher. He born at 18 July 1871 in Turin, Italy and died at 1 March 1958 at Rome, Italy. His artwork was well known in Futurism modern art. Apart from that, this man was also best known for a key proponent in Futurism. In his paintings, he depicted best light, movement, and speed. There is also several artwork that have been created by Balla such as Nuns and Landscape, Numbers in Love, Primavera Spring, Signs Against Obscurantism, and the main topic of artwork that we want to describe is the dynamism of a dog on a leash. The content behind this artwork is it shows that the dog caught in a motion as it walks. This painting shows a movement of a dog where the emotion is expressed through overlapping images of the dog's leg and the leash. This technique is not just show the physical movement, but it also shows the sensation of speed and the force of action. Meanwhile, the main subject behind this artwork is the dog itself, but Balla focused not on a static portrait of the animal, but he focused on a dynamic movement of a dog.
So now we will go to the element of art. For the first one is line of movement, and like Balla used multiple lines to make motion on dog's leg, body, and leash. So in overlapping ways. So this line create a sense of continuous movement and also speed. For number 2 is color. Balla used bright and contrast color to create a sense of liveliness. Like he paint the dog in shade of brown, yellow, and also orange. so which is stand out against the darker and more neutral background. So also the contrasting color not only create the feeling of movement, but it is also create an energetic and modern feeling on the painting. And for number 3, it's like Bala use abstract form to create the artwork rather than realistic form. This is because it allows people to focus more on the dog movement rather than lifelike with details. And also the form create with multiple position of the dot line as it moves. So now we go to another one is principle of design. Principle of design are the building block visual weight in design. Like for creating visual appealing and effective design, here are some key principles. For one is contrast. Contrast is involves using different elements like color, size, and shape to create visual interest and emphasize certain part of the design. For one is unity. This principle ensures that all elements in a design work together harmonious, creating a sense of completeness.